Get ready to immerse yourself in the world of music like never before. In this video, we're counting down the top 5 best streaming devices for music lovers in 2025. From crystal clear sound to seamless integration with your smart home, these devices will take your listening experience to new heights. Number 5. NVIDIA Shield TV, 2019. The NVIDIA Shield TV is a power user's Android TV device. But it doesn't look like any other of the best streaming devices we've ever seen, it's more like a mobile power charger. This tube for your tube is great at speedily spitting out UHD 4K content, and its thousands of apps means you're getting practically everything you could watch. Its small size also ensures it will fit discreetly into the ever-crowded space around your TV, or work as a companion piece as your entertainment engine when on any trips away from home. This Shield TV also includes a remote control, rather than a game controller. We love this remote because it illuminates when you pick it up in the dark, so we're not only relying on remembering where buttons are and what shape they are. You won't miss the lack of a packed-in controller, thanks to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One controller support. That all adds up to the best streaming device for those willing to spend just a bit more for some added gaming thrown in the mix. Number 4. Apple TV 4K, 2022. We can't get enough of the $129 Apple TV 4K. That's an expensive piece of streaming hardware, yes, but it offers some of the most robust features, especially for Apple users. The A15 Bionic System-on-Chip supercharges the Apple TV 4K, delivering incredibly fast load times, beating even the latest Fire TV Cube and Roku Ultra on loading Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus and Spotify. The Apple TV 4K also has support for HDR10+, though this only works if your TV supports it too, and the remote uses USB-C for charging, thankfully not Lightning. Smart home enthusiasts will be excited for the inclusion of the Thread support for Matter, which was just added on the new Google TV streamer, and not the new Roku Ultra. Some may be annoyed you need to spend $20 more for an Ethernet port, but the Roku Ultra, for example, includes one by default at just $99. So there's something. That said, one of the best reasons to get the Apple TV 4K is tvOS, which remains one of the cleanest interfaces out there. But as much as I love the Apple TV remote, I've recently come into a weird problem where it stops being able to use my TV's volume controls. Check out our guide on how to fix an Apple TV for how I solved it. Still, the Apple TV 4K, despite being one of the best streaming devices, definitely is starting to show its age. Rumors are percolating of a new model on the horizon and it could be as soon as later this year. Number 3. Google TV Streamer. The Google TV Streamer has been completely redesigned from the older Chromecast with Google TV 4K, which it's replacing. You still get excellent live TV integration, with a whole section for free TV and select paid live TV streaming services, YouTube TV, Sling and Philo. It also packs 4K UHD streaming with support for HDR and Dolby Vision, for excellent picture quality, and Dolby Atmos for immersive sound. And with Google TV, you have support for the over 6,500 Android TV apps. But, the Google TV Streamer has a few new features, too. We really liked the new smart home interface, which let us monitor and control all our smart home devices right from our TV. We were able to view live streams from our home security cameras and video doorbells, see which lights were on, and dim them, too, and even check the temperature on our smart thermostat. It's a step up from what all other streaming devices offer. Google has also incorporated its Gemini AI into the TV streamer. When you're looking for a show to watch, it will provide summaries of the show and pull in reviews from both critics and the general public, for better or worse. What we found more entertaining is how we could use Gemini to create screensavers. Think of, almost, anything and speak it into the remote, and Gemini will create it for you, to amusing or horrifying effect. While the Google TV Streamer no longer nestles behind your TV, you'll need to find a space for it in front. It does have an Ethernet port, but oddly, just Wi-Fi 5. However, there is a button on the device that, when pressed, will cause the remote to emit a chime, which we found really handy when it got lost in our couch cushions. Only Roku has a similar feature. Yes, the Google TV streamer costs $99, twice that of the Chromecast with Google TV, but the upgrades will keep it relevant for years to come. Number 2. Roku Express 4K Plus. So, you want to get 4K streaming at the lowest price possible, but you're worried about cutting too many corners? Check out the new Roku Express 4K Plus, which is the replacement to the flawed Roku Premier. We like this model a lot more because of its improved remote. Previously, you needed a direct line of sight, and to point your remote directly at the Roku device, for it to work. This way is a lot better, so you don't need to think when you click the paddle. That, plus UHD image quality and snappy performance means that the Roku Express 4K Plus is one of the best streaming devices for those on a budget. We wish it were a little heavier, though, as you may wind up spending a minute fiddling with its HDMI cable to make it sit flat on a surface. The Roku Streaming Stick Plus doesn't have that issue. And if you love A/V standards such as Dolby Vision or Atmos audio, you may need to look elsewhere. Want something cheaper? Our Roku Express 2022 review dives deep on its performance gains. Number 1. Roku Streaming Stick 4K. The Roku Streaming Stick 4K is a small, but noteworthy, upgrade over the Streaming Stick Plus it replaces. The king stays the king, though, because little changed, and only improvements came with. Most notably, we've finally got Dolby Vision on this Roku stick, so your favorite streaming shows will have the right color balance and contrast, provided your TV supports it, too. As one of the best streaming devices and our personal favorite, the Roku Streaming Stick 4K is the perfect balance of price and performance, costing $50, often discounted to just $40, while still providing snappy navigation and smooth streaming. It's got all the apps you could need, too. Since Roku's platform is a delight to use and beloved by many, it's an easy win for those looking to snap up a great deal with tons of value. The only reasons you might want to consider spending any more might be for a hardwired Ethernet connection, if your living space demands it, which is available on the Roku Ultra and Apple TV 4K. When we tested the Streaming Stick 4K, we saw content crispness jump to 1080p and then 4K in short amounts of time. We also noticed app loading that's comparable to the Chromecast with Google TV. Roku wins overall though thanks to its streamlined interface, which puts apps above content. But the Roku Streaming Stick 4's dominance isn't by the widest of margins, as evidenced by our tightly contested Roku Streaming Stick 4K versus Chromecast with Google TV face-off. We also recommend this Roku Streaming Stick for travel, as it's a perfect addition to your next hotel or Airbnb room's TV, while taking up minimal space in your bag. You will find all the links of these products in the description below. Comment below and tell us which streaming device you were considering. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates.